everyone, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel, Never Out of Books. I am wrapping up February, March, and April for you all in the range of young adult because I lost all of my wrap-up footage, so let's go. I read The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson. This is the second book in Truly Devious series. I saw some mixed reviews of people who didn't like this as much as the first one. I am enjoying them tremendously. I gave this one 5 stars as well. This is like a dual timeline murder sort of thing going on, and there is stuff going on everywhere, and I can't even catch you up. I highly recommend this series. There's another book coming out next year, and I cannot wait for it to actually materialize in my hands. I read The Boy Next Door by Katie Van Ark. I have already unhauled this book. I thought I was going to like this because for some reason I was getting Cutting Edge vibes, you know, maybe because of the ice skating and such. They are friends, Maddie and Gabe, and there's ice skating partners, and she likes him more than friends, and he's kind of determined to keep her at a distance. And so it is a kind of a friends to lover romance, but I did not like this very much at all. She was completely obsessed with him to the point of like stalkerness, and was completely obsessed with sex and kissing, and like it was just so obsessive her behavior that it was not fun to read. It was very, very awkward and not in a good way. I gave it 2 stars. My daughter has this book right now because she loved it so much she kept it and put it on her shelf. But we listened to Warcross by Marie Lu. It's the first book in a duology. I have not read the second book. I'm not really sure I'm going to be honest. I really liked this one though. It's a virtual game that you play all the time in your real life. Like even you can get points and stuff. And she's a bounty hunter and gets all caught up in this tournament plots and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it. The narrator was excellent as well, and it's funny, I gave this one 4 stars, but then when I read the back of the second book I wasn't as intrigued, so I don't think I'm going to read the second one. I'll leave that to my daughter. She loved it, but I think I'm done, and it was good. I read A Countess Below Stairs by Eva Ibbotson. This is a historical romance in the young adult age category, and it's about Anna, who is a Russian countess, and they fall on hard times during this time period and have to flee to England and get jobs, even though no one really wants to give them jobs because they're like countesses and such. And she has this weird book that she follows about housekeeping, and she gets hired finally, and she falls in love with the man of the house. I guess that's the story. And I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I don't remember being completely blown away, but I didn't think it was bad. So I gave it the run-of-the-mill 3 stars, and that's that. I read Sweet by Emmy Laybourne. She writes thrillers. And I read this, see we're to March already, March Mystery Madness. This was really, really cool but gruesome. I gave it 4 stars. It is about this cruise with celebrities and everything, and it's sponsored by a new non-calorie sweetener that's supposed to help you lose weight. And it does, but it also makes you crazy and murderous in order to get it. So there are like 2 people on this whole ship who are not taking it, and they are just trying to stay out of trouble and get off with their lives. It is gross. Like, there's murder, it's gross. It's gross. And I kind of liked it. And this is a book I'm going to keep because it is signed by the author. Stay sweet, Sarah. Plus it was good. I have no idea where this one went, but I read Not If I Save You First by Ellie Carter. I might have given it to my grandparents to read already. This is another thriller. Maddie's father is a Secret Service agent, and he has to leave very unexpectedly. And when she was a little girl and they moved to like Alaska in the middle of nowhere, she has no one, no friends, and she had to leave behind her best friend, Logan, a boy, who is the president's son. And then things happen, and Logan ends up getting sent to there, and people are trying to kill them, and they're like going through the snow, trying to save themselves. It's very dramatic. I really love Ally Carter, and I loved this book as well, because she is a smart girl, and I like that. I can't get out of the sun. I can't get out of the sun. I read An Unhauled Coin Heist by Eliza Ludwig. This is, yes, a movie on Netflix, and I wanted to read it because I love heists. This was just, to be honest, I don't remember much about it, and I gave it a run-of-the-mill 3 stars. And last but not least, I finished the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Killer Instinct, Bad Blood, and All In. Books 2, 3, and 4, and completing the series. This has been blurbed as a Criminal Minds for the young adult audience. They are thrillers. They are kind of gross, not like sweet, but a little bit gross. Very suspenseful. I gave them all pretty good ratings because I really enjoyed them, but there was a love triangle written in, which diminishes enjoyment. Yet it was all the rage when these books were written, so I can understand everyone wanted the love triangle. And it is written in like fully as a love triangle too. So if you can get over that, if you like her books, then you might enjoy these. It was very interesting. Interesting end to the series. And boy, if I did not run through that very quickly, because the sun is getting in my eyes so badly. I need to learn to film at the right time. And obviously the right time is not now. So let me see if I can find a better place to be so I can film my other 2 wrap-ups that I have for these 3 months. And I will talk to you later. Bye.